Good evening, dear student. Today I am here with one new topic, that is control coordination related to class 10. So, whenever we think about who will control, who will coordinate our entire body system, definitely we know that is brain. But control and coordination, both the function cannot be done alone by the help of brain. Here we need the help of another system, that is called endocrine system or hormone. Brain can work with the help of endocrine system. So whatever your body's function, each and every function, it is under the control of brain. Different parts of brain also coordination done by the help of hormone. So in case of brain, so this is the structure of brain. Look at this one. In our brain, human brain, in human brain we have three parts: forebrain, midbrain and hindbrain. Forebrain, automatically the frontal part of our brain. But the most important thing, our brain is protected. We cannot touch our brain directly. It is protected by the help of skull. It is covered by the help of skull. Similarly, our spinal cord, that is also protected by the help of vertebral column. So the system, brain and spinal cord, these two are coming under a system which is called central nervous system. Our central nervous system consists of two parts, brain and spinal cord. So here brain and spinal cord, these two are protected, and in between the skull and brain and in between the spinal cord and the vertebral column, there is the presence of a fluid. The name of the fluid is cerebrospinal fluid, which is also known as shock absorber. And because of the presence of this cerebrospinal fluid, whenever you get any type of shock suddenly, after a few minutes you will forget this one. How it possible? Because cerebrospinal fluid is there. Not only this one, here you can see our brain and the skull, in between that three layer is there. The name of the three layer is pyometer, durameter and arachnoid. These three layer is very important because because of this three layer only brain is not direct contact with the skull. So that is the most important part. And forebrain, our forebrain again have two chamber, right chamber, left chamber. Look at this one. In our forebrain we have two chamber, right and left chamber, and also right side and left side, both side there are more two chambers are there. Total four chambers are there total. But right chamber, right side and left side, it is separated by the help of cerebral hemisphere. Cerebral hemisphere, that is only the part of forebrain. And in our forebrain you can see there are different lobes are there. What is the need of the lobe? Each lobe perform different functions, different activities. For example, your frontal part of the brain, which is very important, which help to make your planning, to organize any program and help to self-control. Parietal lobe, which help in the temperature, taste, touch, movement, all the stimuli you can feel it. Occipital lobe, this is the sensory part, which help our visual function related to our eyes. Temporal lobe, which help in auditory function, memory. So you can find out our forebrain alone has maximum function, and that's why our forebrain is also known as cerebrum. Cerebrum, that is the most important thing. So you can see here cerebrum, cerebrum. Cerebrum is what? Which part? Forebrain, the huge part, big part. And then you can also find here midbrain, which is joining the forebrain and hindbrain. But you can see our hindbrain, that is, you can see now pons, medulla and cerebellum. These three parts contain our hindbrain. Here you will not get skull. In our hindbrain, this region skull is not present. So it is very sensitive area, and it is also look like a small brain. So this hindbrain, here the pons, which is the joining between the forebrain and the hindbrain, and the medulla, very important thing. Whenever you sneeze, you cannot control. Whenever you like vomit, you cannot control. You cannot control, but it is under the control of whom? That is the hindbrain, medulla oblongata. So all type of involuntary function, it is under the control of medulla oblongata. That is part of hindbrain. And also cerebellum. Look at this one here. There is a difference: cerebrum, cerebellum. Cerebrum is the part of forebrain, and cerebellum is the part of hindbrain. Cerebellum is very important part. Dear student, you can stand straight. Your posture can be straight if your cerebellum is okay. If someone hit back of your head, you will faint. Why? Because cerebellum maintain the posture, balance of your body. If someone hit back of your head, so automatically there will be no oxygen supply, a person can faint. So that's why cerebellum also a very important part of our brain. So here we got, there are three part of brain: forebrain, and in forebrain we are getting what? The different chamber. Also forebrain contain a hypothalamus part. Below the hypothalamus, pituitary gland, which is called mustard gland, which can secrete more than 7 type of hormones. That's why it is called mustard gland. Then we got midbrain, and then we got hindbrain, where are three parts: pons, medulla and cerebellum. Thank you.